Okay, NIK is on blue coin going against Qnerr. Qnerr changed his alias to Matti Hautamaki. And let's go. Both players banned Qnerr, so if you're checking deck lists, you can just be curious about them, but you won't see them featured. So elves on blue coin with the highest available. NIK also finds Angus. And yeah, Qnerr opts for his beasts with Blaze of Glory. So let's enjoy some Gwent gameplay. So no second round of boxes. Squirrel does the job. Only so much harvest you can gather or steal or acquire. Squirrels will eat the rest.
Now we will see who is weak.
So there is Angus. Angus cannot really be answered without usage of Blaze of Glory. But also with Blaze of Glory there is only 6 point. There are only 6 point units. We see Reartine, 10 in the deck early on in round 1 already. And yeah, we get the second cargo target, Vanadine, sending Waylay. Double Purify is kinda cute. So yeah, I suppose he even goes back into the deck. Unfortunate for him. But this is life.
A pleasure to bleed you.
And yeah, elves do get their setup. You create waylays. You use a box on and you buff the tokens. And you have 2 purifies, 2 boxes ready to go. Where is Gravish commentary? No Gravish was found for this stream. I don't want to... Yeah, we see that leader is getting used, so Qnerr opts for the Brockwork finisher here. Wait. What did he discard? A 6. Sure. I guess it doesn't matter. Huh?
I'm so tired.
But even killing one of them is not that influential when you have a second Purify available to you.
Don't hesitate.
But instead we see that yeah, Reartine gets replayed and NIK is just swarming aboard with some wholesome Deadeye tokens. Not using the neophyte order, maybe waiting for something to get damaged by the rain. And well, the damage comes.
For the daisy of the valley!
Bafanada.
So, one long round 1 we're witnessing here with Skirig's leader ability used, with elves playing waylays from hand as well.
Time for you to die, Dwan.
Vanadine is alive and kicking. Yeah, you can play. So we see Matti Hautamaki highlighting the card. And there is just no second round. Don't believe what they tell you, it's cool, guys. Gwent is a what? 1 round card game? So, Vernicel front row is a lot of points. But an expensive card, but after you see your opponent drop leader, drop soul, yeah, we see the last transform, and Vernor is played here as well. In the graveyard we only have a couple of beasts, so that's an 8 pointer. There is a bit of rain. And bear plane for 7, so doable in 2 cards, right? 7, 9, 17, 19 by 2. This rain is not killing anything. So yeah, NIK cannot play. If he had the...
Only the strongest will survive.
If he had the verification, it would have worked out. Because then Qnerr has some problems with the reach, but yeah, quite a committal round 1 from both sides. Vernicel, leader, soap. I mentioned that Flaminica can be replayed from the graveyard, so that's not that huge. But yeah, now this question of seamless. Can you get it out of your opponent's
Now we will see who is weak.
and looking at... Okay, so Fukusia and
Another little thunderbolt. Charming.
Rent River quite deep in the deck. I would believe that this is a shuffle. No, not getting this seamless out seems to be the mood, because the tokens are available from the leader, and yeah, you can do a fair bit of transformation here. Rent-free deck, of course, cannot click Arcane Tome. So Matti Qnerr just keeps his card. But goes into round 3 with a slight disadvantage. At the same time, well, the graveyard is populated with some beasts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does not really compare to a 6 Valet Simulus.
Now we will see who is weak.
Let's see the sequencing on the Spitball. When NIK decides to... Qnerr basically knows what traps are already out. 3, so there is no guessing, so gets the last... too fast for you, Doine. Diligence for 6 damage. Well... Could he have used it already? Potentially. Geralt actually has a target. Oxenford Scholar plays exactly into Geralt.
Read, write, revise.
So in insta value from Geraldo. He stopped hunting monsters and now he goes straight for the bookworms. I guess bookworms are considered predators. Okay, so this is not the most inspiring pitfall. And yeah, you don't want to play an Islanding before you play Seamless. A bit of damage lost, but look at them points, even on the Waylays that are not finding a target. That's 46, and Islanding coming and buffing them all. Well, you want just points, killing nothing, keeping a couple of units at one point. Well, that Flaminica is playing for what? 18? 16? What was it? 18, yes. But as I said, it's not comparable to what Seamless does there in Synergy. So NIK takes game number 1 with his transparent. This is the best we have at the moment without requiring like Qnerr stream and Discord. Let's get this over with and hope that tomorrow during the matches it will be functioning properly. Oh, I just noticed metal, I'm sorry, but the banner was there. Because metal is literally the best. What is this now? Okay. Where are the quality options? Well, we just lagged. Eris, thanks for the raid. Welcome everyone. We are watching game 2 between NIK and Qnerr. Sadly, platform broke. Qnerr is playing his beast Skellige once again. NIK is playing Skellige that everyone knows, the puzzle SK. So, if you're just joining us, we had some technical difficulties with the platform. Now we are only seeing NIK's hand, sadly, but this is best we can get without postponing the game by another potentially 20 minutes to an hour, hoping for it to finally click and then break again after a game. What is this? I don't like this. Like, are we supposed to look not on a full screen? Okay, I found the issue. The mouse was over. So okay, now to the game. NIK is playing his bronzes and consistency cards. On red coin, Qnerr has to... well, he doesn't have to, but he develops his beasts for Corrupted Flaminica later on. That's interesting. We're seeing potential card roll the commitment in round 1. Pretty darn good card for round 2 and 3, especially with Wimbiandra. There is a rent-free beast, yeah. We don't know how many games Qnerr played with it, but he decided to take it to the tournament. So yeah, we see that location is being played and being utilized here immediately. And refreshed as well, so NIK decided I'm on the red coin. I will be staying just close enough for... winning round 1 and 1 card, but yeah, it costs him, as we see, the card rolled already. The duels are not incredibly, or clashes are not incredibly important here, so to say. You want to answer Kelpie, and of course you'd want to clash your Sigvolt occasionally or with a taller unit, but yeah, not much in terms of control. So yeah, card roller gets turned into a bear because this is the last Vim. Yeah, and for those of you just trading, just joining, technical difficulties happen sadly, so we have to adjust to new reality. He played 250 games, he knows all Skellige decks? Okay, I see. Ah yeah, to be fair, this deck doesn't really play new stuff. Correct. So it doesn't really matter if he played this season or last season. The Blaze of Glory beasts not exactly new to the menu as well. Paya mentioned the Kraken version yesterday. Well, this is not a Kraken version, sadly. Another big card, but a big card that puts NIK ahead. Swolbrot is getting committed against like a big board presence from Qnerr. Of course, there is no totem, so nothing you can do to flip that Fanatic with Particle Fury Leader. Of course, you can commit even more with Soul, but I don't think NIK looks like a person who gonna do that. I also didn't care. If you caught what leader ability was, it would be helpful to know. I like between chat and looking for the gameplay, I managed to miss that. Ah yeah, Pepper, he is not the only one. Kerpeton also had that issue. He's highlighting leader so fast, but yeah, we see the heat wave getting played. Can potentially get Qnerr's last card, would have been nice to know what it is. So there is no heat wave for Corrupted Flaminica. I also need to open the deck list now because we don't have the technology anymore. This is Fuku as a last card. So Qnerr gets ahead, and if NIK wants to stop it, to win, he has to commit Soph as well. This is game 2 of this match, and it looks like there is no stopping those two. They are going all in round 1. Now it's all about finding the cards. NIK manages to find, well, Knut combo with the all geared and well, there is only one Flaminica now for Qnerr because he played Fukusha already, so if he wanted he could have tried to push that out as well, but no reason. Why didn't he feed 2 leader charges? Well, with Totem you potentially just killing them anyway, and they might factor in a little bit, right? You are playing them and damaging them by 1. But yeah, there is a bunch of commentaries in NIK's chat as well about that. right? It pushes Svolbrod's counter, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, to be honest, when you see the card too often, when you are asked the direct question, sorry. But yeah, that's how it works in my mind, and I hope I'm not mistaken. So yeah, pretty golden hand here. Find Sigvald, Knut, Olgierd and Totem, and has a way of bringing Svolbrod back. And as we see, the Axel is just feeding this Svolbrod at this point. So yeah, hard to imagine NIK losing it from this position. Of course, Flaminica is playing for, well, 20 points here, more or less. But those Axel basically plays for 3. We know that Qnerr runs Geralt in that list, right? So use it. Without Observer, you need to change, and probably second caster would have been also amazing. But yeah, I would agree that at the moment it looks like a 2-0. Of course, yeah, we see that. Yeah, the soap is not looking too hot with how it's played now. For 12 and the fish, if Svolbod is brought back, well, those points are going to solve, but it's only a 3 base power unit. Qnerr plan was a reverse sweep. I see. Ah, wait, okay, yeah, that's how the fish works as well. Oh, Qnerr! That's not ideal. Yeah, because the fish doesn't care whose side it's on. Yeah. How much is the fish? Well, literally 0 points. Ah, but look, there is another fish. Well, he only has 2 units in the deck. When one of them was fish? I'm not so certain. Like, we see at least 1 bear, but we definitely seen 2 sirens. He might have played most of them already. Never seen that card because its idea is to thin itself out with the rain, but nobody's playing rain at the moment. Well, Qnerr does. So, at the moment, 40-point gap with the rain ticking and bleeds happening. Let's see what Svolbrod can amass. Is it actually working out? Wait, no way. The Svolbard goes boom, and that's just too many points. Although a bunch of units are at 1 power, so he doesn't... double damage, and also we see that... Nah, yeah. Forget about it. Forget about it. Just don't go boom, or go boom, doesn't matter. Yeah, that's a 20-point win. No! Skellige! There we go. I wanted to see Passiflora, come on. But hopefully the Beast SK wins then. Okay, yeah, the things are happening. The nations and the chat is flying. So we apologize for today's experience, for the tournament platform not being a perfection that it was meant to be. The best key player in the game, yes. He put himself onto the... Oh, like, he's sitting on the top at the moment, thinking about his flight, so... He gonna fly high with the Beast and then with the other decks. Or alternatively, NIK just trios his SK, and that would be it. Nice answer for the open sesame. Well, the sesame is closed now, no coin carryover. Yeah, NIK is not getting out of this round cheaply, does he? The Spender also going to 1 point. Most likely dies to potential Kelpie and whatnot. Okay, we see that NIK is not half bad at this video game. Gets another open sesame into his graveyard. Qnerr plays double squirrel, but did he find it? Does he play it? We'll find out later. Tempo, that this deck, answers this deck Kanamasia is pretty frustrating. Okay, look at him go. This is my Gwent player. Double open sesame from 2 attempts. Yeah, beautiful. Stays ahead exactly by 1. But yeah, this Beast deck doesn't really struggle for tempo itself. This is the tournament winning skill through... Like... As I mentioned, or Klaunidze mentioned it yesterday during the cast, Qnerr is 2-0 against NIK in Matol organized tournaments, so this is a payback time, and how better to pay Qnerr back than beating him 3-0 with a couple of high rolls. Why wouldn't you take those open sesames? Oh yeah, Qnerr is slamming his bronzes. NIK is like, the carryover is nice, but you are not really playing against deck that is afraid of this brawler clicking and spending 1-1. Why do I keep getting some Gwent? I'm not even moving my mouse. I'm getting some journey quests completed and whatnot in Gwent. I'm a bit concerned with what they implemented, but I guess outside of Gwinfinity stuff, they might have fixed some quests or something. So yeah, we've seen the counters in the graveyard. NIK is streaming on Trovo, sadly, of course, understandable. Trovo doesn't have the observer mode, so we cannot check, so we have to rely and be swift with NIK highlighting stuff. But the game is also in Russian, so not everyone can get past that barrier. Hello LK, welcome. So as you see, the platform broke, so after one game of observer mode, we are, well, watching Nick's stream now. How is your day going? Hope everything is alright. Best platform? Indeed. This is the best platform for the future investments. So yeah, Nick passed, Qnerr won the round, and now Qnerr is pushing, trying to get a Chirontia, well, defender first of all, and he gets the defender. Let's see. Nah, okay, Nick is considering. But yeah, there is a leader charge, potentially damaging for 8 points, because the bears, raging bears, are 8 power. But first of all, you want to get the Azar out. You don't really have a good answer. Nick is concerned with KOB jumping out. We've seen the counter is at 2. Okay. KOB decided to avoid the protected row. Potentially dying to rain, among other things. There is no stopping Qnerr now. At least I don't think so. Yeah, so he clicks Siren, loses potential points on the rain, but at the same time kills one of the spenders. We see rain on both rows. It's also a necessity for getting the fish out of the deck. And more things are moving now. The squad of seagulls jumps out as well, so Nick has to commit. Killing those 1-point seagulls is not that exciting, I must tell ya. There is no Geralt for Qnerr, so only control tools he has is what, the Renfri and Leader, right? Matti Hautamäki. Well, there was a Dorigaray. I cannot recall now if it's out or not. Don't think so. So we see Qnerr is not stopping. Plays Soul for the tempo as well. Morils would have been very nice on this Soul, but there is a nuance of immunity. Immunity is a little bit OP. So does it look like Matti is in a position to get his beast SK out and start a reverse sweep potentially? Yeah, exactly. No boat, no spender, no game. Exactly. We witnessed this before. I think Passy also struggled for spenders against the NRI, so that's why Syndicate is pretty good. But there is a couple of requirements. Qnerr not even slamming Renfri between two even numbered, even powered units, because he's searching for something different. We are relying here on Nick to actually showcase us what Qnerr got. Okay, we see the passive of boost by 4. We see 4 coins for Nick. I think he accidentally clicked, because this is how yeah, so he's also tilted by that potentially, but they changed how Syndicate Leader works. At least it feels like. I haven't played too much Syndicate. Double Skellige deck, amazing. So now we have Syndicate against Syndicate. Why NIK is listening to Tiziano Ferro? No idea. There was some song request before we've seen the donation, but I think donations are not reflected there, so this might be his favorite artist. Yeah, just bring to his decks. What could go wrong? Okay, so Novigrad, newest card, got a profit, and Qnerr decided to play it immediately. So he's preparing himself potentially to a long round 1. But yeah, Novigrad is the newest addition, location with resilience, 3 coins on deploy, and then 1 coin per turn. And your order creates a unit with gang category, so there are 6 gangs. Your pool is about 50 cards. Qnerr shows that he can also find answers at times, and NIK промахнулся. He didn't get Sesame. Oh no. Unfortunate. Yeah, I actually watched like a bunch of e-jumping while at school. Not invested myself, but if it was on telly, I put Eurosport on and I watched some, so most likely I've seen some Hautamaki in action. And now, 15 years later, I'm still watching. And NIK manages to miss another time, but gets an answer to a spender. Value Purify, over profit though. But yeah, as I said, Qnerr was prepared for a long round 1, thus we see a Novigrad opener. There is no, slowing down. If you expected a slow match, I think they played in the same manner last time they met. Tanking is just an afterthought. Yeah, it was Achanen. Okay, so search for a spender, finds a spender, can't complain. Like, yeah, there was a slight over profit, but your back row is full and you have 1 coin per turn spender. This is not ideal. So NIK didn't get Novigrad value as Qnerr did, but he still has an order, and Qnerr already used his up. Plus NIK has a spender sticking, so that must feel nice as well. It feels like playing against... Yeah, we live in a simulation, so NIK and Matti couldn't play yesterday. Now we just... Metal just purchased a supercomputer to simulate a match between them based on their previous encounters. But this brings another dynamic to casting. Sometimes when the rope is burning, you are searching for something to fill the air with. Here you can see, yeah, just action. So even if I'm silent, you still like feel the players feel the air with the slams. Yeah, so this gives you an impression. Is Qnerr just having busted hand and decided that ship is something that he wants to throw away? But yeah, this is a ship throw away, and I guess it's lost at sea now. Well, he played ship last turn. Let's see what he's up to now. Because I don't think he can surprise us anymore. Any card played now would be also with an wow effect. Super smart about the ship kill. Well, this is a bit disrespectful to slam the ship like this, but yeah, it might be just Madame Serenity Passy or something like this for Matti, and then he's in trouble because okay, no. A Spender is killed. The Spender can be created, so Novigrad is an insane. If you are not playing Novigrad in your deck, why? What's wrong with you? No. Nick might not have a great spender here. Spending 3 per turn with Qnerr is not ideal. Also killing once with Ixora is not ideal, but he needs 12 points. I suppose he clicks once and plays. You might get the tribute Salamage, so you no. Okay, is this enough? Killing once is not too hot. Okay, so there is the Salamage that I was talking about. Yeah, anything works, especially with coins, but he doesn't want to spend any more. It also rolls out KOB out of his deck, so not cheap. Does pass button work after maintenance? Shirmiri. They're just slamming cards. They are playing all in round 1. This is third game in a row, 4th game in a row, right? There is just no stopping. That's a very nice comment, Lerio. Yeah. It turns out it works. Top decks like a Calvit player. No issue for... we've seen Qnerr fail at drawing. Is Passy, Madame, enough here to just duo? Wait, sorry, NIK is playing, so... Can he get those cards then? No. So, this is what I was talking about, an interactive syndicate. You can annoy the shit out of your opponent. A roll for... no brawler. Okay. Morils was out. What is Qnerr playing outside of that? What is there? Well, has Ixora. That's not out, right? But yeah, I think players are playing in a mode where you are supposed to like commit to round 1, definitely win it, and then just try to 2-0 your opponent, otherwise you are in big trouble. Defender spawns annoying tokens if we are talking about Ixora. Cannot spend anymore. So yeah, this is annoying for Ixora, but yeah, she would have been getting a 5 instead, so Not the worst. Do we see Madame Serenity? What is the last card? NIK top deck nicely. So this looks like a tribute or no tribute decision, and we see the tribute is being paid, the kill achieved, and well, both players are going with the Candle carryover. NIK of course spent a bit more. Jacques top deck. We'll have to see that for round 3. Like, there is a Candle as a spender. Morils potentially is getting coins for tribute. Alternatively, you can use it to kill a Sly. Although they are not, yeah, this is a short round and she's not triggering on your profit card. So doubt that happens. Huh? This is already feeling like a Morils target at 10 points. Does Qnerr even have the triggers? With Madame gone. Okay, finds the spender blind eye. So gets his engine working, I would believe. Yeah, double click, Horde 4 achieved. Last card. He plays double peaches, right? But that might be not it. Well, a small pause, yeah, would have been nice to check what's left in the deck, but Observer is refusing. Wow, that's a KOB. NIK has coins for tribute.
Look at what the cat dragged
Does he have 21 point though? KOB is already out. This is playing for what? 17? Oh wait, what was that? Yeah, 17. So, поражение with Twisted Aims, with Emir Masquerade Ball against this Vice Syndicate. Anything else to Matti Hautamäki? Ednir and Rosa was in this deck as well, so status Nilfgaard, you know, the Philippe, the poisons, all that, but additionally to that we have Rosa and Edna. We'll see a new card in action. Hopefully will be good against SY. I'm not so certain they are having a great time. Babsy played like a couple of days ago and then casted 2 days ago. Yesterday we had Paya, so we would have been watching this series with Paya as well, but sadly he couldn't make it today. And yesterday he got a flashbacks of broken tourney platform. Okay, so Qnerr is playing double 3 damage spy. So one of them is out. I guess. Did he say... was he setting up his coup and whatnot? Just to eliminate it? Because with the Brawler alive, you're not really getting... anything to stick on your board, especially with NIK having the Junior and BFG. Yeah, Paya was also recognized yesterday during the stream. That was funny. We decided that he was just too famous, that people are recognizing him. Okay, so Novigrad. NIK is not committing Novigrad. We see that strategy of like, of course Kart is beautiful if you play it early in round 2, and then it works for you in the entirety of round 3. But yeah, Qnerr playing his passive syndicate wanted a different strategy, and NIK is committing a card a bit earlier this time around. So both sides kind of not developing points on board here. Maybe Qnerr Mati wanted to, but against the Brawler and a full bank he never gets a soldier to stick. Purify is very good again. Well, very good. That's a bit of an overstatement, but it purifies a poison again. So it's not just 2 coins, but a purification. Captain Babsy Yago. Well, we'll hopefully see Captain Yago in action some more. I guess, yeah, the buff target. But at the same time, is it? I might be a little bit out of my depth here. Sure. Just sticking, yeah, Rompali for 3 statuses. Good shout for that. Yeah, I guess stacking statuses. I'm just looking at the deck. Was there anything else? You can also like transfer the statuses, but yeah, if you wanted a Thirsty Dame, she's not sticking anyway. So yeah, he for now just spreads the statuses. Yeah, NIK at least amassed some points on his side of the board. Qnerr is trying to play something and just gets brawled down. NIK is starting to run out of coins, but Novigrad is bringing 1 every turn. And he still has Candle. Although that's gonna be like 2 uninteractive plays out in round 1. A pass button was found before like going to 2 cards or to 0 cards. This is something new. This is not what they put into the Gwent textbooks of winning round 1 and nothing else mattering. Okay, NIK is missing his Vice cards. And he's not finding his Vice cards. So, not every time the card's gonna be there. We've seen pretty good rolls in the first game of this syndicate, but yeah, now it's definitely worse for NIK. So yeah, he definitely, the way he was reacting and showing, he hoped for at least one of them. being present with Exora. At the moment he has also a veiled unit, so the poisons are not that scary, but yeah, Exora only lives for 1 turn. Finds 5 damage if you want to answer the soldier, and he wants to. Had Sesame as well if he wanted to carry over that into round 3, but at the moment there is no thinking about round 3 anyway. He just ruined his flanking with that placement. Well, yes. Oh, no worries, it died anyway. Yeah. And yeah, we see that sometimes you don't want open sesames. You might as well just answer the threats. This is not your usual Imperial formation. What is round 3? Yeah, he's not playing for round 3 at the moment, so having an answer to like a double engine threat is pretty satisfying. Well, at least Emir is sticking for now, and Seditious is getting something on deploy, but that's not enough points. So no way we're gonna see a pass now. Like, this is not how you write a script. So yeah. No, what? What is this? Hesitation is defeat, NIK. We're here to be entertained by. I have a card. I can play it. No, what? No, that's backpedaling. You know the rules in chess. Okay, so there is a different consideration that he was doing. He was just thinking that yeah, I'll answer Emir, and I guess Moril's gonna land next, unless yeah, not unless, but he can also find a Joachim target from there. I would assume Qnerr will postpone the Joachim in for later though. But okay, a play slowed down a little bit, I must say. And those last 3-4 cards, it's like somebody replaced the players. Okay, so no tribute, but a kill on the Thirsty Dame. Sadly for Thirsty Dame, she lost her partners in double soldier, pikeman. This is a 13 point game here. A defender is not a tempo play you'd want to do, but considering the NIK having coins, and I think EOB was a 2? Yeah. No, okay. So he believes in his top decks and having coins for later. Wait, is it an... This is not no Thirsty Dame. So that's a leader then. Yeah, we see leader plate. Now, Acherontia, present. Spender, well, there is a candle, but the candle is at 5 already. So you're probably looking to for that KOB landing on the necessary row. KOB top deck, you definitely don't want to see, so yes, yes. It was yes, no, yes, yes. So NIK doesn't play any games with the potential brick in his hand. Should have been enough if he finds a yeah, but he played one of the spies. So yeah, there was at least one more left. Then he applies both, and yeah, would have been better. Yeah, we don't see Masquerade Ball. KOB doing his things, but yeah, potentially there was no answer for KOB in this deck anyway. Oh, like, it could have been a lock, but lock is not winning you a game here, I'm afraid. Considering a Chirontia defender. Okay, and we get a bronze from the top deck. Was there anything better to pull though? Rosa and Edna? I guess Qnerr missed that as well. Otherwise that would have been played earlier. So even if he... yeah, that's not an exciting card. So 20 some points behind, but NIK has a Chirontia, has 14 coins already available. Once again, be very precise with your leaders, guys, because, but yeah, NIK is already ahead, and no reverse sweep, but Qnerr made an effort to almost make it happen. So GG's. NIK has had some extra coins as well, so a couple of points for Qnerr might have not solved the issue, but potentially finding a Masquerade Ball, getting through those drones. Oh, Scarabs. So yeah, I keep getting rewards, but this is it for the first stage of the winner takes all tournament. NIK, yeah, waits for the next meeting. So yeah, today, if you were present throughout the day, this is a 10-hour stream, by the way. Also didn't change the score, but NIK wins this match. So, whoop. We've seen 8 games, very well played. It continues tomorrow. Daily quest completed. There was a delay for that.